Okay.
Yeah.
So, hello, ma'am. How are you?
Yeah. Yeah. Hello. I'm fine. What about you, ma'am?
I'm also good. Okay.
Hmm?
First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Neha Kathwas, and currently I'm pursuing Bachelor degree BTech from IPS College. And apart from that, I have my own YouTube channel, and on that, I upload on videos like conversation videos. That's all about me. And before moving forward, I want that could you please introduce yourself also?
Yeah. As you know, my name is Kyle Patel, and I am pursuing BSc with Computer Science from Bhagwat Sai College. And beside it, I am learning web development.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so ma'am, I want to ask that how you started your journey of learning English.
Well, if I talk about English, is we take it English as a big deal. English is not a big. It is just like a piece of cake. We can take it as a language only. For some people, it is like it shows our intelligence. It shows our skills or talent. There is no relation between our talent, skills, and but and in English. But if we take it if I talk about how I learned, because for some reason we have to learn for the business purpose to to enhance ourselves in every field, like in professional we have to learn English. Why
So,
are you
as
smiling too much?
no, okay. So, as share that how you started your journey. So, I want to ask that like, is it necessary to everyone to learn English?
Well, if I took about if it is necessary or not, well, I don't think it is necessary, because as as every language, English is also a language. As you know, our mother tongue is Hindi, but as but in comparison of Hindi, English is we take it as a hard language, but it is not like that, because we are not live in a country where everyone is speaking English. That's why it is difficult for us. To make it easy, we can also take it as a language only, but we should not take it as it is mandatory, because if we do not know English, it doesn't mean that we don't know anything, we are not skilled. It is just the meaning of convey our thoughts to the another nation's person. It is just an language, and for this purpose only we need to learn English. So it is not mandatory. If you want to make it make yourself make yourself aware on a professional level, so you should know English somehow, because when we work in a company, so there we have to conversation with we have to communicate with the people who are from another nation as well. So this is a common medium only. So for this we should learn English, but it is not mandatory, because Hindi is also a language, and it is also just a language, not mandatory.
Just a kind of medium by that we can communicate with others, and by that we can express our thought to others, like because as we are if we go to the other state, so they don't know that language like our native language, so how we can communicate with others, so that
Is only just a medium of conversation with others, but it is not mandatory for if we are living in a country where everyone is speaking Hindi. So it is not mandatory. But for if we want to go in other states, so we should know English. It is just a common medium only, not
yeah,
mandatory.
yeah, it is a just kind of medium by which we can express our thought. So like as you shared that English is not a mandatory language, but somewhere we took as a kind of big deal for moving in a career. So I want to know that from you. So as you shared that you are you are preparing for a IT sector for job. So what do you think about if someone don't know English, so he or she is able to communicate with others or not, like how?
Yeah, that's I am saying that it is not mandatory. But if we want to progress, like if we want to and excel our career in like as a field where company needs to communicate with the people who don't know Hindi. So where we need English. So that's the reason have to re, we have to learn English.
Yeah.
That I'm
Okay.
saying, but it is not mandatory for those. Yeah, and little bit English we all know because in
Yes. Okay. So, like, I want to know that if someone want to improve, if someone like don't know English and he or she want to improve the communication skill and want to learn English, how he or she can learn? Like, from where he can start?
like if I don't know about how to like what's the appropriate thing for that. But in my opinion, for that there is no need to learn grammar, like 100% of grammar from in a school. Whatever we have learned about grammar, that is enough. It is not about we should know everything in grammar. It is no. If we learn everything in grammar, so we just focus on the mistakes in grammar, what we are doing or not. So we in that case we will lacking in communication. For this, first thing is that we should not afraid of making mistakes, and we should be confident. Whatever we are speaking, whatever we are thinking, just speak in English. There is not a proper way to that we have to speak every time in a correct manner. It is not like that. There we all make mistakes. And grammar, we slowly after gaining confidence, we can learn grammar while speaking only.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my opinion, there is two things to learn. First is confidence to speak in English, because we all know grammar, but in confidence we lack just somewhere we are. I am not saying right sentence. This it, there is a thing which is called confidence, which snatch ourselves backside, so enhance our confidence. And then second thing, content. If we have content, we have thoughts in Hindi as well, and then also we can translate it into English. And there is no need to translate word to word in Hindi to English. When we become fluent and habitual of this, we can directly think in English as well. What and for this we can do one thing. If we want to speak anything from our parents and from to anyone, like, so we can think it in English only. This time also I am making mistake, but life is all about learning. We can learn by our own mistake. So just don't afraid of making mistake. We all will learn grammar after habitual of that this, and there is no mandatory of learning grammar as well. Complete grammar, like 50% of grammar we also know to structure a sentence, like, and then we have to focus on our vocabulary. Like as instance, if I want to say that ये पानी झूठा है, but I know how to structure that sentence, but I don't know the meaning of jhutha. So how can I communicate it to you? For this, I should know the vocab of jhutha. So I can structure it like this. This food is odd. I can structure. I know how to structure, but I don't know the vocab. So main thing, we have to work on our content as well. Learn grammar daily. And how can we learn grammar? Like in as we know, as we live in country where we can.
Yeah, that's great. As you shared really you shared a lot of things why people can inspire, and whoever wants to learn, he or she can learn easily. But like as per my opinion, the things which is necessary to learn it not English, anything. The thing is that your interest, your own interest, how much you are interested to learn anything. Okay, so if you don't have interest and if you don't have particular reason, genuine reason, you can't learn like anything. It is not about particular it is not about only English language, it is about all things. And second thing is that which is important, that is consistency. Sometime what happened, initially stage we start our journey by confidence, but after some time we got distracted, and sometime what happened, we do inconsistency. Because of that we are not able to achieve our own goal. So that is the thing, that is the main thing which we have to follow.
Like in starting, I just learned from my school, like grammar, whatever I know from my school, and then after this, I just started reading books, self-help books. From there, I found the vocabs, and then I practiced that vocabs. Like I
Yeah,
tried to mix that vocab in my daily routine, whatever. And at the night, I just analyze my whole schedule in Hindi, in English only. And then if somewhere I stuck in any like in any vocab, so I just learned that vocab. And the most important thing, use that vocab. Not it is not about just learning that vocab is not enough. We have to like try to use that vocab, because if and then after this you can read books only. That's it.
yeah,
And there is one more thing. I followed that. I mostly think in English. Whatever I want to convey, I just think in English. And before speaking in Hindi, I just speak. Sometimes I speak in English only. And now it becomes habitual for me. If even I make mistakes in pronunciation as well, but it makes me self-aware that it is not like doing something perfectly, because there is not a there is not a way of perfection. There is not a perfect. I was very scared when it comes to speak on stage. I just have a lot of stage fear. But then I realized that if I do not try, so how can I improve myself. So I just started trying myself, give it a
yeah.
try, just learn on everything.
Yeah, that is good thing. Yeah, like, you try. That means we are working on ourselves. And yeah, so as you shared that you love to read books, so I want to know that which book you are reading currently, right now.
Recently I am learning Energize Your Mind from the Gaur Gopal Das, written
Okay,
by the Gaur
that is
Gopal.
okay. That's great.
Yeah.
So, how many books do you have read? How many books do you have read?
Not at all. I just read one book, Ikigai.
Okay, Ikigai.
Part of the course, our college course as well. So how can I found time?
Yeah, definitely. I completely agree with that. So I want to
Yeah.
ask that what is the main thing you learned from Ikigai books? Like, what is the main
Yeah,
thing?
there is a yeah, from this there is a, in the Ikigai the main goal was that book was that like there is a reason of our like our walking up to today. Like if we wake up today, behind this there is a reason that we are alive today. Yeah, there is something goal behind that. We have to do something. Only this thing. And there are lots of things in that. Everything was about the health. Like how can we live more than 100 years? Japanese people live more than 100 years. All about the book was all about learning the learning how can we manage our stress, and how can we live more than 100 years.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. So that's great. Okay. So I want to also know that. So as you shared a lot of things while speaking, so I want to know that how you spend your free time. Like what you love to do in your free time.
Like as everyone, I also like to skip reels.
Okay. You also love to scroll the reels.
Yeah, yeah. Beside it, like nowadays I'm not doing these things. I just change this habit. But I am addicted of songs. I love to listen songs.
Okay, you love
Yeah,
to.
songs and all. Somehow it motivates me.
Yeah, definitely. So I want to know that has it ever happened to you when you were scrolling the reels and your mother scold you?
No, no, no. My mother do not
Never
doesn't
scold.
do this. Sorry.
She never scold you.
No, my mother also love to scroll reels.
She also love to scroll the reels.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. She she does not do this normally. Somehow when I do this thing very much like at after the limit, she just broke me. Not
Oh, see
like
the
that.
stuff. That's good. Okay. So I think yeah. So as we have speaking from like so far, and we were trying to connect from so many like times, but we are unable, right? But anyhow, we are connected. So could you please give your feedback? How was your like? How do you enjoy and how was it conversation?
Yeah, it was nice to talk to you. After a long time, I am talking to you. Like it was like it, yeah. I love to talk with people, and after a long time, I am speaking someone that in English only because
That's great.
for I don't communicate in English.
Yeah,
My
but
fluency is
you are able to communicate to me, and you have also a great fluency. Even like we are on the age of learning, and we can improve ourselves day by day. If we are doing practice on a daily basis, definitely we will improve ourselves. One day definitely we will improve more. Yeah. So it was great conversation from my side. Thank you.